This is GymForSpeaking. This channel is my daily workout for speaking to camera, telling stories, and explaining things. Today is day 25. This is how it went. I'm being made redundant in the best job market ever in early 2026 here in the UK. I've been wondering about my financial situation because I hadn't specifically worked it out. So I spent some hours today. It took a few hours to go through everything and actually added everything up to see what the situation is. Now, I haven't been living paycheck to paycheck for a while, but that's come about through a lot of hard work. About 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, I read a bunch of personal finance books and it did change my life. I think it's criminal that those things are not taught in school. A lot of other pointless shit is taught in UK schools anyways, but none of that is taught in schools, and that information is extremely valuable. So I hadn't specifically worked out what my situation was. I wasn't too worried because I knew it was decent, but I sat down and worked it out. I was a bit uncomfortable when I did start adding stuff up because stuff is very, very expensive. I'm lucky enough to have a mortgage. If you can call getting robbed by the bank lucky, then I'm lucky. So adding up my mortgage payments, the service charges, extortionate, things were adding up, even though I knew it wasn't. I thought it wasn't going to be too bad. But after I went through all the calculations, so after adding everything up, adding, subtracting, ingoings and outgoings, I have got around 12 months of money left from after my final paycheck in around 3 months. That makes me relaxed. That makes me calm, a lot more calm about the entire situation. This did not just come out of nowhere. This was years of financial discipline, boring financial discipline. That's the point of having an emergency fund for situations like this, that I don't need to panic. And I'm not. So all that discipline and hard work has brought me time. Time creates options, and options change how you think. So I strive to use this time to not waste it. I'm not just going to be chilling. I'm most definitely going to do some travelling. Europe is all there on my doorstep, close by and cheap. Time to think, time to contemplate. What do I really want to do? I can apply for jobs out on the road, and I will. But I've got time to exist, to not be in the rat race temporarily. I'm excited to see where this will take me. It seems like an opportunity to have this. If I didn't, I, like most people, would just work for 40, 50 years. And then, I don't know. I wanted to take some time off work to really think about stuff. And this is now my chance. Anyone working, it's just crazy normally. There's never enough time to really think about stuff, I don't think. Because you're too busy putting all your time into your job. 37.5 hours a week, 40 hours a week or more. You're so exhausted by the end of it. You don't really ask yourself what you really want to be doing, with this limited time on Earth. So I'm going to try and answer that for myself with this redundancy, this opportunity. So let's see what happens.